Hey, good morning, good evening, good afternoon, everyone. This is titled Keep It Simple, and really it is. And, there comes a lot of chatter in the mind with so many beliefs that you come across every day, online, in books, even from others. And when I first come here, when I was awakened or when I first come here, I tried to explain everything about how creation worked and all of this to begin putting out the full assistance that I could to the others from the divine perspective. And again, I began to write things and it would be erased from the computer, and I'd say, "Why, Father?" And the Father said, "Just keep it simple. They don't need to know how everything works. They only need to know the way of how to get there." So, what's been written on these timelines is many religions, many beliefs. And I just put the message out. Really, those beliefs that are written here, most of them, they remain here. They are part of this reality where you're at. To ascend, you need to change your beliefs in such a way that you keep your beliefs open. And as you keep ascending, the new beliefs come to you. You are connected to Prime Creator. All of us are. The quickest and shortest way home is just focus on doing your inner work. That is an essential part of it. And doing everything what you know is morally and ethically and uh, correct and virtuous. That is part of the key. And each one can do it on your own. You don't need to, waste time following others and reading many books. And, you could be here for years if you kept reading, looking for the answers within everything that is written. And what I just put out, the answer is within you when you just let go and trust and let be. You have many choices. You can stay here and wreck the brain, if you will, trying to figure out how to change everything and get out of here, or you can just surrender to yourself and to God and trust that. And what occurs then is that you receive the information because you open yourself up to it. And it does come and it flows, and you receive everything when you divinely need it. And now, again, I will say that we are all here for a reason. It's the way is, it's a process to get out of here. It's a transitional process. You need to shake off the old beliefs, the old way of acting and reacting, and you need to eliminate the fear. And you just, uh, it's so easy to say this, and it is a process, but everything is expediting, it's speeding up. You have everything that you need to assist you and guide you along that way. But also, just by opening up and trusting that without any expectations of how things should be and how the future should look, and stop trying to control the future, let's say, in the respect of what you expect each day. The quickest way is actually just know that you are part of Creator and keep in alignment with that as you empower and enlighten yourself. And that is the quicker way. And I know that most of you that are advanced to the levels can attest to that, because that is the way you got to the level that you were at. You just had to surrender surrender from the old beliefs here and the way everything was, and trust yourself, and trust Prime Creator, and keep that connection with Prime Creator and within you, inside of you, within your heart. You make that bond and you trust and you follow that. It goes much simpler when you don't ask too many questions, rather than you wait. If you need an answer to a question, it comes. You don't need to search for it. And actually, when you began to search for something, at times you can push it further away, because actually the way you get your answers is just by being open and letting them answers come to you in divine timing. So, for example, you really, it's a process that you really cannot jump far ahead on, but you can make amazing speed with it when you just open, do not draw any conclusions on what you know and what you know of the reality you are in. Again, it's easier just to be open and observe and go with that and trust with God. Everyone knows that there is a lot going on here in these realities, and that it's very real for you. And when I say a lot going on, it's very profound, miraculous things. You're in unprecedented times. So at least that is an inkling that this is very real, what is happening with the ascension or what have you, in your individual empowerment and enlightenment beyond anything that really is written here. And we are in the most beautiful, fantastic times where you're taking yourself and your vessel into other dimensions at times. A higher dimensional state of being, if you will, the 5D state of being, which is above anything that's been here in the past. Anything to such a large scale as what this ascension is. And you're on your way back home, yes. And, you can complicate it, but there are tricks to make it much more simpler. So, just wish to, share that with you again, that the way is inside of you, just by following and trusting that. I also wish to say that, from the highest perspective in the reality we're in here, it doesn't really matter what happens. What matters is what you do for yourself, how you act, how you react, and, keep your sights set on Prime Creator in your connection with that, to become one with that, whether it resonates with you or your perspective that God is within you, or if God is, perhaps up there in the sky. It doesn't matter. It's the same thing. It's the connection. So you can place it where you wish, God right in your heart, and keep God there, or you can put it outside of you and have God walk with you wherever you go, whatever way you wish to do it. Really, there is no incorrect way with it, except follow your guidance and remain fully open. That is the most correct way with it, the quickest way to get there. So I'm um, sitting here in Sault Ste. Marie, and Betsy's here behind me in the background, and I'm staring across the road at a house number that is 316. And, for with the Bible and with many beliefs, there's so many truths in things like the Bible and many beliefs. However, there's also many deceptions. Many things have been manipulated, but still within the manipulation, there are truths. And I just wish to share that with you. So, we got a great day here. We had a great gathering yesterday and last evening, and to share with you, there's all of you are really amazing. And, with these gatherings, it's so beautiful to get together with like minded and powerful ones that are on their journeys. And up for today, and we got more of the gathering going on here. So, when the others get up, we'll get into more deep, cool conversations and, outlooks for where we're going. And so lots of cool stuff with that. And quickly, I believe we'll be in the Perry Sound, Huntsville area, perhaps in a few days. Then a few days after that, this week, Collingwood area, Collingwood, and looks like Toronto for Saturday, what we've been putting out. So we're covering quite a bit of ground very quickly, and meeting quite a few special people. Everyone is special that we do meet. And so we continue forward also with our mission, what we're doing. And it is making a difference. And with that, any of you that get together, it is so important in the physical. And it also empowers each one of you by coming into unity to open up more doorways to knowledge outside of these realms that you need to propel you forward. And it does come when you open up. You have the experience that gives you the knowledge of what occurred, and you integrate it as a knowing, and it's just like a video game, and you keep ascending higher, ascending the levels of it. So I love you all, and keep this short and winks, and have a beautiful day. There's so much happening, and you could wake up in a brand new world in the next day. That's how close we are, and it all depends on the unity and each one of you as well of making the mass transition for all of humanity. And just one of you has an effect upon a million or even more. Hey, what a visitor. You're gorgeous.
That's Charlie.
Hi, Charlie.
Well, say hello, Charlie. Okay.
So it's hi, madam. I'm just doing a live, and it's a beautiful morning.
It is a beautiful morning.
Yeah, and have a great day, and
You too.
and hi, Charlie. You have a great day as well. Yeah, you as well, madam. Thank you. Yeah, and beautiful lady walked by with a beautiful little dog named Charlie. So it's all great. It's all good. So much love, and okay, there's Angel up behind me. You can see her. That's Angel. Gonna go over this way. Yeah. Okay, there she is. Yeah. Say hi, Angel. That's Angel the cat that is traveling with us. She is very multi-dimensional. I've had the opportunity to see her appear and disappear twice already, and she's only a kitten, perhaps about 6 months old. Her consciousness is very, very high, that she knows what I say when I speak to her, and just very amazing. So quickly then, before I go, as most of you know, that your connections also with your pets and the animals is becoming stronger, the communication. And one of the old adages, you cannot teach an old dog new tricks. That doesn't apply to the 5D and what we are. We are in amazing times. So the more you connect and communicate with your soul furry friends, if you will, the higher the consciousness that they become as well. And you can have some very beautiful experiences with communicating with them on the same level that you and I communicate with. So great. So, okay, I'm going this time. Love you and thank you so much. And we're doing it. Don't ask me for a time when we get it done. No one knows that. Only perhaps the head honcho up there. And but we do know it's imminent, and we do know it happens. So thank you. Much love and gratitude for all of you. Have a wonderful day. Much love. Bye now. Okay, there we go.